Hi there, I'm Holly McDonald with the Costa Mesa Pod, where we discuss all things concerning the lifestyle, businesses, and activities that make Costa Mesa such a great place to live. Today, I'm with Anne of Lovely Curated Things. Anne, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah, so why don't you tell us a little bit about your boutique?
Yeah, so Lovely Curated Things is a women's clothing store. We carry a lot of pretty floral dresses, blouses. We just started carrying denim, lots of skirts, and a variety of home goods as well.
That's awesome. So you guys are in Eastside Costa Mesa,
yes,
right?
We are on 17th and Irvine.
Oh, okay. Great location, right on the border of Newport. When did you guys open?
It will be exactly 1 year, actually, that we've opened the brick and mortar storefront, but I had been selling online about 2 years prior to that.
Yeah. How did you get into it?
So I've actually been in the retail industry for about 15 years. So I've worked in all aspects of the fashion industry and product development. I also went to FIDM, Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising in downtown LA.
Oh, nice. That's a great place. So you've got a lot of experience. Let's talk a little bit about Costa Mesa. Do you live here? Are you a local?
I actually am not a local. I live in La Habra.
Oh, okay. So this is great. So let's touch upon your business and why you chose Costa Mesa, why your brick and mortar is here.
So I chose Costa Mesa because I love the energy on 17th Street. I love all of the local businesses as well on that street. And I also wanted something close to the beach since we sell mostly dresses.
Okay, cool. And so that's awesome because I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about like fashion trends here because obviously, I mean, you can go one city to the next and trends can really shift a lot. So talk a little bit about the fashions that you see that are popular in our community, which I think Costa Mesa tends to be on the beachy side, but it also tends to have kind of a hip, edgy side too. So how do you have your clothing work with that type of influence?
Yeah, so we carry, like I said, a lot of pretty floral beachy dresses, and I feel like that Costa Mesa customer wants to be comfortable. I do get a lot of moms come into my store, so they want to, be running around with their toddlers or their kids and be dressed comfortable, but they also want to look cute. And I try to find a lot of outfits that you can go from like day to night, or maybe just just change a top really quickly and not have to really think about the outfit too much. But we have a lot of like really trendy pieces coming in, like denim skirts, which I personally love. So you'll see a lot of that in the store coming in soon.
Yeah, I'd say definitely easy, breezy, fashionable. That tends to be what Costa Mesa, Huntington, Newport, like that's the vibe with the clothing. So that's really cool that you kind of selected the area because it fit with the clothing styles that you were, selling. So can you talk a little bit about like what influenced you to go into this type of clothing boutique? Because obviously you do have retail experience and you're into fashion, but is this something that personally resonated with you?
Actually I have personally always wanted to open a clothing store. Ever since I went to fashion school, I can't really draw, so I knew I couldn't be a fashion designer. And manufacturing was a little too technical for me, but I was always a buyer and I was always in product development. I actually really enjoyed working closely with designers. And I also love numbers and I actually love Excel sheets too. So I kind of have like an analytical side of the brain as well as a creative side of the brain, which I think really helps when you want to start your own business.
Yeah, and there are, well, like you mentioned earlier, in Costa Mesa, there are a lot of small businesses, and especially along 17th Street. You have a lot of competition among the boutiques over there. So what do you feel like differentiates you guys?
Yes, you are right. We do have a lot of competition. I actually just started carrying a small collection of vintage clothing that I source myself. I think that also differentiates us, and also some of the brands that we carry in our store. We just started carrying Casa Clara. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they are a small women-owned business. They support a lot of local handmade jewelry that are made in Mexico. We also just started carrying Oliver Logan denim, which is actually one of our top sellers right now. So I really think it's just a collection of, different types of items that we carry in the store.
Yeah. Very cool. And so I was noticing, like, as a boutique, I haven't been in your shop, but I drive around the area all the time, so I'll have to by, but what can people expect when they come there?
So I'm always there, so you can definitely expect my help when you come in. We get in new arrivals every week. I try to launch collections every other month. We have a summer collection coming up in a couple of weeks, so I've been frantically trying to put that together. But yeah, I would just expect some great customer service and lots of dresses to choose from for summer vacation.
Yes, and I love that you said you guys also have like home goods too, because I'm a realtor, so obviously like anytime we can talk about how to decorate a home too, that's always really nice. Like what type of home goods do you guys
We have
carry?
candles from Patty Wax. We also have some art prints that we just started carrying. We have birthday cards. What else? We have a small line of jewelry, like I said earlier. We just started carrying some shoes. But yeah, I'm always sourcing like more home goods, but our bread and butter is still always going to be clothing. So home goods will also just be second to that.
Okay, sure. And so I wanted to ask you, how did you come up with the name for your shop? It's really unique.
Oh my gosh. So I was actually just looking on Google. I was looking for some of the top search terms on Google. So my previous job in product development, I was in product development and we sold party supplies on Amazon. So a lot of my job was looking for keywords and SEO and high search terms. And I noticed that lovely and things were very high search terms on Google. And I love both of those words together. And I knew that I didn't want to only sell dresses and clothing. I feel like that would have really limited the options that I could give my customers. So I just thought that Lovely Curated Things was a great brand name to embody, everything that we can offer a customer.
I love that. And you guys also have a very impressive website. I've checked out your website. Yeah. So, do you guys do events? I think I saw a tab for events.
Yes. So we have a lot of events coming up. In a couple of weeks, I'm doing a sale with Shop Ivy and Pine. She's also on 17th Street. That will be on Sunday, June 4th at Flow Space in Costa Mesa from 11 to 4 p.m. Everything will be priced from $5 to $25. Also on Saturday, June 10th, from 10 to 5 p.m., we're doing a 17th Street crawl, which is kind of like a pub crawl, except, you're stopping at each business. And we have about 20 businesses that are participating. For example, Facial Works, they will be offering oxygen infusion facials with champagne. Each store will have their own in-store event and vendor. I will be having a tarot card reader, permanent jewelry, and then I have someone doing express brow laminations. But yeah, it'll be really fun, and it's really just to encourage all the locals to walk on 17th Street and visit each business. And also every business that you stop at, you get a stamp in your passport book, and that will put you towards a raffle drawing at the end of the day, and you could possibly win a gift basket.
That's amazing. Yeah, I think I have seen that posted on Instagram about the crawl. So I'll definitely have to make sure that this podcast is posted prior to that. I think that'll be a lot of fun for people to do and experience everything out there. And obviously they'll have to stop by your shop too. So I love all the collaborations. So do you feel like there's a real sense of community among the shops on 17th Street?
I definitely do. And I think that's also why I chose that street, because there are other small businesses that you can like bounce ideas off of. And I also love the area or the building that the store is in, because I've had a lot of help from businesses nearby as well.
Nice. And would you say that most of your clientele is local? Obviously, you can reach people farther away since you have a website and everything, but is it mostly local? I would say
my clientele, they are all local. I do sell online as well, but I would say a majority, they are local.
Okay, awesome. So is there anything else that you want to let people know, like where to find you, so that they can meet, like physically and online, so that they can come check you out?
Yeah, so I am available on www.lovelycuratedthings. You can also find me on Instagram at Lovely Curated Things. We do story sales once a month, so make sure you follow us on Instagram, because I post a lot of sales and events on Instagram that I'm not always connecting on the business site. And then if you are local to Orange County, you can visit us at our storefront, and we are upstairs, so it's kind of hard to find us. We are on 17th Street, but we are upstairs behind Nectar Juicery, and we are right next to a Pilates studio.
Okay, well, I think a lot of people know where the Nectar place is, so that's perfect.
I always have to say that we are upstairs behind Nectar Juicery. Otherwise, it is kind of hard to find us.
That's nice. It's a very cool, boutique scene, so I love it.
Yeah.
Well, Anne, thank you so much for sharing more about your business and what it brings to the locals here in Costa Mesa and just locally, and I'm so excited to come see your shop, and everybody go check out that pub. This is not really a pub crawl, but the shop crawl that you guys have going on.
Yes, it'll be so much fun. Lots of events. Shop Common Thread, also, we just found out last night that they will be joining us as well.
Awesome. Well, Anne, thanks so much.
Thank
you. Have a great day.
You too.